And what is going on, great people of YouTube? Your idiot host is back again for episode 48. We're getting close to 50. So I'm excited about that. Today we're going to just chop into it because we got a lot of stuff to get to. We've got an unboxing. I got some local pickups from my LCS and might show you what modern books I picked up this week also. So we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to have to rant and rave a little bit about this right here. This is my unboxing, so let's get to it. You guys know I love pre-code horror. You guys know I love horror of all genres. I don't give a damn if it's pre-code horror. I don't give a damn if it's modern horror. I don't give a damn if it's, 70s DC, indie, whatever. But what I got a gripe about is a lot of people collect pre-code horror. Not many, but, it's popular. And a lot of people collect 70s DC. And everybody knows that pre-code horror is super cool because it went on all the way up to the 1st of 1955 before the Comic Book Code Authority stuck their nose in stuff and messed everything up and got everybody all in a row. And, they had the community leaders and Christian leaders and school leaders and all these people had book burnings, got rid of all the cool books, had to have all these book burnings and paper drives. And what makes pre-code horror pretty cool is the fact that it not only was it so extreme, but it don't exist no more. 70, 80-year-old books, and most of them got destroyed in fires, paper drives, moths, moisture. It was just trashy paper to begin with, and it wasn't made to survive this long. And somehow some of them have. And that's why you got low census numbers. But you know what else is cool? What's in this box? Postcode horror. Who collects postcode horror? Nobody. Everybody goes straight from pre-code horror all the way to like 70s DC. But there's some good shit that came out a month after pre-code horror. And 55, 2 months after it, 3 months, a year, 2 years. All that stuff from the 50s, like 55, 56, 57, 60. There's great shit. But you never hear nobody collecting it. And you know what? It's a lot cheaper. You can buy a postcode horror book that's from 1955 that's 1 month older than a pre-code horror book and save hundreds of dollars. Why? Because it's got a little Comic Book Code Authority sticker on there. Well, not a sticker, but a stamp it's called. And yeah, they toned down the books a little bit, and there's a lot more of them because, I don't guess parents cared if your kid had these because they'd been toned down. So there's more of them. They're not as rare. They're not as extreme, but there's still some badass books that you can find pretty cheap and from the late 50s. And I have to admit, I used to be able to pick these postcode horror books up raw for anywhere from $50 to like $125. Those same books now are $125 to $225. So they're going up. I think people are starting to figure out they're cool. And I think also people are starting to realize, we can't afford all these pre-code horror prices. So let's collect old books that's horror, that's from 1955 up to 1970. And that's what's in here. A badass postcode horror book. And I'm about to show you something neat. I love this. Oh, shit. Packing peanuts, everybody. Hashtag packing peanuts. All on the floor. But, at least the book is protected. So, we're going to talk about this slab right here. It's a beautiful book. There's a couple of cool books in this series. The cool thing about this right here, this title started in 1952 and went through 1957. So this title started out as pre-code horror. And then, halfway through the title, turned into postcode horror. So there's not a lot of them that do that. But what a beautiful book. This right here is a beautiful book. See, he's got some cards in there for me or something. But, this is a beautiful book. I'm happy to have it in my collection. It's Mystery Tales number 49. Look at that beautiful cover. We got this dude in a red cloak. You know, he's coming out of the swamp. And that dude was like, whoa, bro, what is that? And his girlfriend's back here. She don't know what to think about it. And he's giving her though, come here, come here. So he's fixing to get got. And you can tell the way his knees are bowed in. He don't know to run, stay. He's probably shitting on himself. But this is Marvel Tales number 49 and an impressive 6.5. Now this book right here cost me $423. And a couple years ago, you know, I could have been able to get it for $225. The reason it costs so much is because it's a 6.5 and it's, you know, 80 years old or whatever. I don't know how to do the math. 1957 to 2022. Google the shit. I don't know. I can't know everything. I don't know how old this book is. But anyway, it's old, man. Cool book. Down at the bottom says something from the fog. It's also got the Double Man in it. I don't know what that story is. And by the light of the moon, what did Lucas see? What Lucas saw was something terrible. I don't know if him and his girl out here has been smoking a little reefer on the creek bank or what's going on. But see, this is a cool book. Beautiful cover. And it don't have to have somebody chopping off somebody's head, throwing it in the sewer. You know what I mean? To me, I like sometimes knowing like the mystery stuff. You can't even see what this guy looks like. I imagine he's all rotted and got a horrible face, and that's what's scary about it. This is a beautiful cover by Everett. It's number 49. Beautiful book. One of my favorite covers. I don't know why this book was hidden so long from me. Probably because I look at a lot of pre-code horror hardback books and stuff trying to find all these cool covers, and this is not in there because it is postcode. So a lot of people are turned off by that right there. But man, these things are starting to go up in value. People is realizing that they can't, you know, afford the pre-code horror. So they're starting to get these. And it's cool with me. I love these books. So this is Mystery Tales number 49. And show you what else I picked up this week. So that is Mystery Tales 49. There you go. Get you some of that. And if anybody else, put in the comments down there. If anybody else is don't know anything about postcode horror, or maybe you're collecting postcode horror, that Mystery Tales came out from 52 to 57. There's 54 total issues. It's an awesome series. Just get on there and Google it. Google a Mystery Tales covers, and there's 4 or 5 other cool covers that I want in that run. That some of them are a lot higher because, like I said, they're pre-code. And to me, it's dumb. But I love all of them in the whole series. But you'll pay more if they don't have that code on there. So that's what it's all about to collectors, I guess. But for me, collecting all horror, I love them all. But let me show you some of the things I got going on right now when I'm picking up at my local LCS. My favorite read of lately is this. And this is Cullen Bunn. It's called Harrow County. It's from 2017, but I love it. It's about a witch. I just now discovered this. I don't know where it's been. I was having I ain't got many books coming out right now, so I was having a hard time finding anything to read. And this thing here is a trade. There's 8 of them. I just finished this one. It's about a witch. It's pretty brutal. Shows a lot of cool stuff in here, like this witch hanging. The town hung this witch. And I love Cullen Bunn already. Some of the other stuff I got of him is Death Follows. It's one of my favorite trades. If you ever see Death Follows and you want something good to read, pick it up. Some good shit. Also at my local LCS, the pickups for this week, y'all have heard me talk about Lead City. Lead City's amazing. Love me some Lead City. Got a new book called Ultramax. I don't know how it's going to go, but about a dude getting locked in prison with no powers, and he's got all these people coming after him. I thought I'd give it a shot. We got this one shot. It is a Source. Who is this? Source Point Press. It's a one shot. It's called Nightmare Man. Not too good of a name for a book. It's a one shot. I'm willing to give it a shot because it says Nightmare Man. It's a horror story. If it sucks, it ain't coming back out. And then we got Something's Killing the Children, number 23. I've been reading this since the very beginning. I've never paid more than cover price for any of my Something's Killing the Children. And then I went to my LCS and picked up some more old books and stuff out of the back bin. Here's a 1960 Black Magic. Not near as cool as this postcode horror. But this is postcode horror too. It's called Black Magic. And this one here, please let this be a nightmare. We got a ghost coming through a wall. Woman just got home from Kroger. She's setting her bags down and sees this bitch coming through the wall. So, you know, I'd be afraid too. I'd be headed right back out the door. But the house already looks creepy as hell, so she should have known it was haunted when she bought this thing. You get what you get and you don't fuss a bit. And it's got the ugly postcode authority stamp. So, and it is from September, October of 1960. So that is that. And picked up a handful of other books. I got another Battles Classic, number 1. Because I like my DC books. You know, you got to have some of that going on. Got some Battles Classic, boy. Battles Classic, boy. And I got a handful. Y'all know I'm doing Daredevil, 1 through 80. I've got all the big books, and I got to get the little books. I was able to find a number 11. Looks like he's beating up Chicken Man there. You know, old Chicken Man up here, he's knocked out cold, and he's about to get body slammed. Down here, you got the hooded cloak. The king, he looked like Cobra, Commander. I don't know who he is. And then you got another guy here, fur butt, and he's wearing like look like some kind of teddy bear with some hazmat boots on. I don't know what's going on there. But Teddy Bear and Hawkman or, you know, Birdman didn't work out too well. When you're letting a blind guy body slam you, it ain't going too well. So, this has got the Organizer in it. This might be one of the worst names for a villain I've ever heard, but who is the Organizer? He's organizing all this chaos. Pow! He's putting it on you. Organizing it. It's got to be neat and sweet. And then we got number 19. I don't know what kind of drop kick that is. Whoever drew this one, y'all probably going to get on to me because I don't know who drew this. Google it. I don't know everything, but Google it. Probably going to get on to me, but this artist, I don't think that's a natural body movement there. I've never seen nobody do a double kick like that. I don't think the human body can do that. He's like kicking both them dudes under the chin at the same exact time. So, looks kind of awkward to me. You know, damn, I don't know. He's got a TV set on his back. I don't know, but it's all right. I needed that one. That was 19. Here's number 21. And I see a volcano blowing up. It looks like some kind of Zeppelin going in the air. We got this old green warlock up here. We got Daredevil, which is blind. He don't even know there's a volcano underneath them blowing up right now. I don't even know if he knows what he knows he's hanging from. But there's old Matt Murdock. Breaking necks and cashing checks. You don't mess with Matt Murdock. Kind of bummed that Disney just took that series over from Netflix. They're going to tone it down, and it ain't going to work out too good. You know, it might help the price of our books go up if you like Daredevil, you know, because more people is going to see it being on Disney. But I don't like it because they're going to tone it down, and I really like Kingpin. So I imagine they're going to tone him down a whole lot, and he ain't going to be near as cool. Here's number 22. I guess he's in a wrestling ring, and he's hanging onto a rope. And these guys are watching on a circle TV screen. Or they're watching it one of them damn bubble mirrors. I don't know. And it's really going on behind them. I don't know what's going on here, man. I don't know. But the Tri-Man lives. We live, says the Tri-Man. Well, pow. That guy's a wrestler. I'm convinced he's in a wrestling ring. Every once in a while, maybe I should open up these things. But I just don't. I can't read old Daredevil books. they didn't get good for a while. You know, none of this stuff's any good. But anyway, here is Daredevil number 23, my last book. And, you know, we got this guy flying with metal hands. And he's got this cool, he's definitely keeping up with style. He's got that spike bracelet on. There's a line back here in case this ain't enough. He looks like he's in another awkward position, like don't work too well. But DD goes wild. You know, I've been to a couple bars before where Double D goes wild. But Double D goes wild here on him. This ain't the Double D I'm used to. You know, but all the girls around here in the South, when I was growing up, were Double Ds. You know, hooked on drugs and had daddy issues. That's what Double D was. Drugs and daddy issues. But anyway, this is my last book. We're over 15 minutes today, so it's kind of a long video. We got to see a lot of stuff. We learned a little bit about postcode. We learned a little bit about some beautiful mystery tales y'all need to be picking up while they're still reasonably priced compared to other stuff. We got to see my local pickups. We got to see some modern stuff on here, which we never get to see that much because I don't usually show modern books. But I had a couple that I picked up this week because I always read something. You know, in today's world, stuff's kind of crazy out there, from monkeypox to Russia to, you know, people shooting people. It's ridiculous. So I like to just stay down here, make stupid videos, try to cheer people up, get lost in the comics, any age, anything, collect what you like. Anything that makes you happy. I make these stupid videos because it makes me happy. And in today's world, anything that makes you happy, brother, just do it. Leave some comments down there. If you want to talk, we'll talk. You know, forget about this outside crazy world going on. Just do what you got to do. And love one another. And, you know, if you like what you see, click that button down there. Like me. Follow me. And, you know, this is another one down in under 18 minutes. Until next time. Pow, pow, baby.